Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ibe Valentine onye mu. Ibe Valentine onye nke mu. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my people. I greet you all. Go star mala mma. As we count down to the end of this year, ka Chineke mee ona anyị hata ona aka ya duwe bata hofu. Yotago na arụ isi ike. Share this video. Metro maka na like and love button. Share this video. It is very, very important. I have a message for two people. One is Okwuluola Ndị Igbo. The other one is Jpac Okwuluola. One is for Okwuluola Ndị Igbo. The other one is for Jpac Okwuluola. Share this video. Click on like and love. On na Facebook akwa anasiri na nke ikpeazụ a. Ọ na the battle of the fittest. Go. So ọ na ịbata kaba ọ na share live video anyị, kaba ọ na atụsa live video anyị, kaba ọ na emetụ aka na like and love button. Ka video anyị were aga. Facebook kpọchiri na nke ikpeazụ a. Ọ affected a lot of people. Nji asị na ndị epiti ndị go Facebook na akwụ ha every month ka ha na depend were feed. I sympathize with so many of them at this particular time because of the reason. You can see what is happening. Facebook na reduce reach ndị mmadụ. Etu aka ha si happy way. I don't know why. Ogonna Egbe, I greet you. And a message for Okwuluola Ndị Igbo and the Jpac Okwuluola. Metụ aka na share button ka eto salmozi ya. I don't know why you with this syndrome of onye go osiobachie. This syndrome do so much among we Igbos, and I don't know why we have this syndrome of onye go osiobachie. Let me appreciate Okwuluola Ndị Igbo for standing up for what we always know him for. Let me appreciate Okwuluola Ndị Igbo for standing up for what we know him for standing up as a bridge builder, for always encouraging our people to help each other, for always preaching love, for always telling our people that there is need to show your fellow human being love, despite our differences, despite our encounters. I greet you, my Nnewi brother, Oge Love. I greet you. Despite knowing that there are differences in our experiences in this life, Okwuluola keep encouraging our people to show love to each other, despite the fact that he is not that is that young man. That young man will need in so many places. That young man has suffered persecution in the hands of people that are not even supposed to call him names. That young man have seen a lot from people who he has shown so much love. But he keep preaching love. He keep encouraging our people to help each other. He keep showing it in his characters. He keeps showing it in the way he behaves and conduct himself. I commend Okwuluola Ndị Igbo for that. Sometimes when he acts, I am not surprised because I know I can predict Okwuluola before he even acts. I know what he did for Enugu Rangers. Even when his effort was thrown back to him, he never relented. He still, after some time, kept on supporting Rangers, kept on drawing crowd to the field and the Rangers now ball. That is what we mean when we say that somebody is selfless. Nobody is perfect. But sometimes, to an extent, behavior Okwuluola Ndị Igbo go say a selfless man. A man who is practicing what we call humanity. Now let me go to Jpac. Okwuluola Ndị Igbo melu video maka show Color Boy maka show kerafa dị onye nke ọzọ is it Jericho so n'Enugu. Then Okwuluola wee na-akọlụ on Fino and Flavor wee gwa ha kedu ife kpatara na fada like support upcoming artist n'ọba anyị. O make a reference to Bende Yoruba and the ebe ndị ọzọ si na ọ na-eme their upcoming artist nwee show those bigger ones abịa doiri ha ihu ha wee gaa global that na Fino and Flavor mana Cora Boy cannot manage to pay them 40 million to come and identify na their show. Likewise, some of our upcoming artists here. Then he kept reminding them of lines Nebufa Ebeha Kowagasere, the days of their humble beginning, how they got connected to one person or the other, how this person helped them. How could they forget so easy? They are supposed to register their footprint na Igbo by saying, I raised this person, I raised this person, I raised this person. Some of our upcoming artists will talent, but if I have like a platform, forget about what happened. I want you to look at how Ojazibo grew to limelight. It was like a magic. Yet Oja became more like a trending thing as far as Igbo is concerned. This used to be Oja Yawabia na Kwamozu and a neglect in Doja. But today, all the people who know Oja now, Afugona, Ego in that talent. That is a typical example of what Okwuluola Ndị Igbo, the message Okwuluola Ndị Igbo was passing to Fino and Flavor. But lo and behold, Jpac in his way of that young man has decided to be vindictive. He has decided that as for him, it is divide and rule game. He has decided that he can never associate himself with anything good. He came and said, no, disagree with Favor. I keep telling Okwuluola Ndị Igbo, I keep telling you people that sometimes Okwuoma enwe hosa. O nwere okwu mmadụ yekwu etu akwụsha. O nwere ike onwe ife inwere ịchọrọ ikwu, but onye ahụ nyewe Okwuoma ahụ, nyewe Okwuoma ahụ, nyewe Okwuoma ahụ, nyechasị Okwuoma ahụ. Ifu na inwe hosa n'okwu ahụ. Any reply or respond inyelu to counter what that person has said will be used against you, because n'okwu ahụ Okwuoma onwe hosa. Matomaka na share button. Click on like and love. Facebook na-eme anyị alụ, but we have to be moving. Anyị eji maka ife ọ na-eme, anyị nwee message anyị pass it to our people. We will hide it because na Facebook na-ala anyị atọ ute. The answer is no. Now, as I was saying, ịpụta na-emechi okwu ọma Okwuluola Ndị Igbo kwuru, iburukwa your own vindictive lifestyle, in your own vindictive nature, always looking for vengeance in crimes you are not innocent of, always seeking for relevance everywhere. You came and you disagreed with Okwuluola for these reasons I am going to outline. That in a lot of people, you cited example with Igbe Credo and the KC. You cited example with the Ogbuefi I Go Talk and the show Omen and Newi, and into Ofodusi way drag here for getting them on board or for not getting them on board. You said that people are not being appreciative of Ife Melufa. Therefore, Onyeluo Nyasa Bafaye. Now, so because there were some artists or some comedians or some people Ndemado help, and they did not show appreciation, you quickly forgot that there are thousands of others who are still loyal, and they are still appreciating people who lifted them up. So you wanted the message of Okwuluola to drop because of those percentage of people who refused or who decided to drag their destiny helper. Jpac, I want to ask you a question. You have always bragged about the goodwill in a letter from big men in Nabai. You have always shown us how loyal you can be to those men. You have always, in fact, the other day, you were presenting a huge ego about ego enyere unu ke ebe unu bịara. In fact, nne na ego nke ngonwa ketara about 300,000. You keep showing us how much ndị nnukwu mmadụ si help you, how much they are supporting you. Let me ask you a question. Ọ bụrụ na ndị ọgaranya go cover the kind of betrayals ha na pass through n'aka ndị obere mmadụ. Let me tell you, ụfọdụ ndị ọgaranya na-eme every Christmas eke akpa rice. Ụfọdụ n'ime ha ewelu n'iwe kwụsị ikezi akpa rice because no na-eme ha kechi akpa rice akpọ ha ndị ọgwụ ego. Ụfọdụ ka na-eme despite the fact that na ka na-akpọ ha afọ ọjọọ, ha ka na-eme not because if they stop it no nwere ife na-eme, but because they understand that na out of mmadụ 1000 ha kere akpa rice na ha eji njọ mmadụ 50 mere wee were ihe wee neta mmadụ 950 ndị eni. Some of them have this understanding that some people must talk no matter what you do for them. The big men niile a na-emere ya ife did not look at where people have disappointed them. Ụfọdụ n'ime ha nwa boy ha kpoje disappointere ha. Ụfọdụ n'ime ha ụmụnne ha disappointere ha. Ụfọdụ n'ime ha their closest boys ha nwere betrayal ha. Yet they kept on showing you love. They kept allowing you in their circles. Do you think you are perfect? Do you think that all those big men that you always brag about, do you think they have not have their own fair share of betrayal? Do you think that some of them have not passed through exactly what you explained in terms of Kelafe? Imechara gwado Okwuluola Ndị Igbo na evunu nyanwa na mgbe o jee UK na ndị o mechara ife ọma mechara drag ya ha. Are you aware that some of those big men go na ha na-atọ that their own betrayal even start from their own family? That people who are talking down and bringing their name down may even come from their own immediate family. If they are not dismayed, if they are not even being discouraged by the behavior of their immediate family, yet they keep on showing you love. When are you ever going to learn to stop talking, Jpac? Instead of make sure no don't talk at all. You talk too much. And you sometimes your stand now that do too awkward. I don't know why. I am yet to understand the kind of upbringing in Mwineto. I'm from Gukonye, Toru from a polygamous family. But when I hear that now your own family is not that of polygamy, I am still shocked at why you are always living this divide and rule, playing this divide and rule game in a play. Where is it going to take you to? You keep bragging. Do you think that to those big men that it is all about how you present yourself, how you rate yourself? Do you think it is all about how you rate yourself? Sometimes, no matter how you rate yourself, those men don't care. Some of them count on their experiences with people. Hey, the next person. Omume. Jude Sub, thank you. For the mere fact that they did not look at where they are coming from, they did not look at what they have passed through, but yet they keep supporting you. You even reminded Okwuluola, no man for those superstars before they came to where they are. Yes, that also they tabapa fufunke. Ndo ganyani name how will 1 million, he will 2 million. Do you know what they passed through before they made their first 1 million? I don't know who is going to call you, for God's sake, sit you down and talk to you. You are very bitter. You must have passed through something when you are growing up that you have refused to come out of that shell. Yeah? Judo SOP, thank you very much. I will do that right away. Yeah? You must have passed through something when you were growing up that you have refused to come out of that shell. There must be something that is constantly haunting you. I think it's high time you open up to somebody. Open up to somebody because you may need help, but you may not know. For once, I have decided to stop criticizing you because I am not perfect. You are not perfect. But some of the behaviors I name, I am from experiences I had in the past. But I have also learned that you cannot continue to judge others because of your encounter with one person or the other. Only because people are not also judging you. There are people who are being nice to you, not minding the situations they are coming out from. Sometimes stop being You are being so much insensitive when you say some kind of thing. And they that the other day, or just an accident. At the height of that small boy, with a ghastly motor accident, when I got to Njaba, I stopped. I was going to Imo State. I did not make any video about the accident or just way. But when I got to Njaba, I stopped. Little John the Mado. Created the fire or Jazzy will accident. I did it. As deadly as Njaba, I stopped to know where this guy survived this ghastly motor accident. You came out. You started raising alarm. You started saying all manner of things. You say, draw your sympathy. Can the matter we go to your motor? Oh, no. You don't live your life like that. You don't do things like that. And if there are people around you who cannot tell you the truth, I will be telling you the truth. You are my brother from Newi, so I must have to be telling you the truth. You are being so insensitive and careless with words. I don't pray that some of the words you have used on this social media will come back tomorrow to haunt you. I don't pray for that. But you must desist. You must desist. If you have had an encounter, an ugly encounter in the past, it is time for you to come out of that shell and move on with your life. Yes, come out of that shell and move on with your life. Look at all the big men you are bragging to have around you. In fact, most of them still came to your wedding. They showed you love. Even when they did not go to the wedding of people who know closest to them, they could not attend, but they attended yours. Do you think that no one if in a marriage special? No. Some of them put away one or two, and they decided to honor your invitation. Some of them, they have to put one or two aside. Ongo big man no buy today. Even Bishop Osobro. Some people from Osobro, connive, now blackmail affair, now slander affair. As good as you may think Bishop Osobro is to me and you. We may not even have benefited directly from Bishop, but there are people who have benefited directly from him. I have seen a couple of one or two. I have somewhere only Osobro now caught up Bishop. Who therefore that way, not minding what Bishop has done to the people of Osobro. Onye ka ewu iji wee shene edodo perfect na edo nso. Gonu ka ị na-emekarị chefa iche na other people are not doing times 100. I'm asking you. You have seen Ifeanyi Uba. Ọ bụrụ na agbalụ in this life na somebody do ka Ifeanyi Uba nwere onye Nnewi nwere ike imeghepụ ọnụ kwuo okwu ọjọọ maka ihe ekweta. But it is happening. Yet the young man did not relent. He is kept on accommodating people, carrying people along. The only thing is that anywhere he tried to show his anger, he will be quoted out of context. And that is what happened to most of these people. Some of them Ghana endure, but the moment they try to do one simple outburst, they will be quoted out of context. That is why some of them will take a decision to either not work or to keep doing what they are doing. Understanding the fact that no matter what you do, people must talk. Yes, no matter what you do, people must talk. The last time I Meshilaho, the Newi, yes, there was a complaint about this similar thing, about somebody who has been doing so much in his own capacity. Other people will go at inapa, imwero, nyamwe woputanke, will melo hife. Before you know it, a bit of allegedly. No one we go on and the mother. Do you think that no one will galanyema today? Akubu hasere, ndo merife, emewabugulobi. Yes, their greatest heartbreak in Abia from the family, not in the meru. Because I have made a video to say that Owono na Abia need show gratitude. The big man, grade 1. Abia, none them with so much love in them. The big men are grade 1. But there are people who are vindictive. I want to double grade 1. I have made a video to that effect. So you understanding this fact that people have shown you so much love, and yet those people have suffered the highest level of betrayal from people, and yet they did not relent. They kept on showing you love. What is it you think you are doing specially? Who are you to them? that they have never seen that kind of person before. I am asking you. Sometimes iji kwukwute okwu eze o, ị na-asị Okwuluola forever ha nọ ile onwe ha enye na nke a na nke a mere na imerụ ndị mmadụ ife mechara ndị mmadụ ife. So si woruzie because of na inyechalụ mmadụ aka ọ na ịghọtahụ na indirectly na ife na ekwuwu si enyesinarụ mmadụ aka because na ọ na-eme enyechalụ ụfọdụ aka. They will not show appreciation. Some of them will even fight onye ahụ n'elu aka. So because of that, people should stop helping other people except you. Only you kaya de aka. Only you kaya de aka. Do you even think that those people n'enyelu aka, that you may not in your action or words or anything at any time have offended them? If you tell people, this world now work in such a way that when you see somebody, if onye bunobi about you, when you see somebody, you will see if onye bunobi about you. You will see what so many people today they put aside. No, let us keep this. We don't want this to. Let us do this for him. He actually needed this help. You will see it because in fact, abata na exam hall, rate yourself. All of us will be flying with first class. A lot of us will graduate with first class. Because no matter if onye na-akụnsi na-enechu ya akwụkwọ ọ pass ya. The only reason o ji akụnsi ya, the only reason o ji gbu mmadụ ka ya da justify ọ na-agụkọ. Yes, that is why o ji wụla another person ya edere ya exam inene. That is why o ji wụla another person ya edere ya exam. In fact, another person ya invigilate you. Yes, another person ya state ya exam ya inene, because na enye ahapụ ka iwụla aka state ya, you will never fail, you will pass. Stop that life. Emulate Okwuluola. You are even the person reminding Okwuluola of even the Onyelaka na UK Merie. Are you Okwuluola? Since you know that Okwuluola has suffered his own fair share of betrayal, and yet he kept on encouraging our people to help each other. He kept on encouraging our people to love each other. He kept on encouraging our people to support each other. Why can't you learn from that young man? Why can't you learn from that young man? Learn from him. He is a real breed. Nanibo. There are not too many people like him. Mando na-ata na-abụ n'obi ha na-ata na-abụkọsị ya anya. He kept on carrying everybody with love. Ngonwe dono na-emeso ngụkọ every day na ngụkọ ijikwa wee nyere onye aka promote cha page ye onye ameru nka. You can never help any content creator again. Na onye ahụ bịa ịkpọrọ ya price ọ chọghị ịkwụ ọ gawa bla 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 na ndị mmadụ ndị obi onugbu imechalụ ndị ọwa ife, they will pay you back with evil. Inenechu onwe ya akwụkwọ n'ụwa pass ya. And that is why we are where we are today. Onwere chọrọ ịpụta out of his own chair. Onwere chọrọ ịpụta out of his own chair. That melu iji wee behave in such a way. Can you come out from that shell? Look at it from a neutral point of view. You will see that the same behavior pattern iji wee crucify you okeke. That na-eme gate Okafọ gbaghalụ. Owu na Okafọ nwere ike gbaghalụ. Why na ya gbaghalụ okeke? That on that same thing itiri aka na ana si na ihe a na-anatari Okonkwo na Mr. Okeke anigolu ye. Ọ bụrụ na Mr. Okeke na-ele ya, why na ihe a na-eri onye nke ni? Na that same thing kpatarụ iji wee kwụọ Mr. John asị n'ime da anaghị n'ụmụ ahịa mee ya ebe dị otu a and na ndị mesoro omume ahụ akpọghị asị. Is it not enough for you to change from that hatred ị nwere n'ebe onye nọ? Onye dị ụdụ mma, who is that person? I put it to you that every single thing you have hated people for, you have done about 70 or 60% of them. So, if you can tolerate yourself for behaving in such a way, why you cannot tolerate other people for behaving in that way also? I'm asking you a question. Why can't you tolerate other people for behaving in such a way? He behave good. I keep saying it. Everybody wants somebody who can give them a listening ear. Everybody wants to be heard, but nobody wants to hear other people. Nobody wants to give other people the chance for them to speak out. Akparaka no reason atari jihowe ye oka kubenoka afọ ugwu ijie ịkọwa ka o si wee dụrụ igudobe ka o si wee dụrụ kọwa mkpa niile ịkọwa mkpa niile kọwa mkpa niile kọchasịcha mkpa niile ọkwụrụ ọtọ n'anya ajụzie ehu kedu reason kpatalụ iji ashu Okeke ji ụgwọ ka igbuo ibukwa the same problem kọwakwa the same problem ị nwere iji wee na-achụ Okeke na o jiri ụgwọ na ọ chọghị inye ya ego ka ị sọvụọ ya wo the same problem ka iji ho wee kwuo Okafọ ụgwọ ijie Okafọ egbughị mana ị chọrọ igbu Okeke. Is that not the same problem o ịtọ ọnụ onye both side or wụrụ the same problem? But you don't want to tolerate onye nke aji ụgwọ because you know what you are passing through. Ịmụ ife ego aha ka emere. Have you for one day think of ife ego aha ka emere Okafọ na ọnwụrụ ekwuru ụgwọ ijie? Ọnwụ na ịchọrọ ka Okeke je bere ọkpa ya convert ya to ego wee nye ya ego jekwa bere ọkpa ahụ convert ya to ego nye Okafọ. That is how we live this life and we have been comfortable with it, living a selfish lifestyle and everybody to comfortable with it. The same thing iji wee crucify ya Okeke wo the same thing ka imere Okafọ, but you are expecting Okafọ to understand. Everybody needed people who can hear them out. How many people are you willing to hear out? Everybody needed pardon. Everybody now asking for forgiveness. How many people have you forgiven? How many people are you even willing to forgive? I am asking you, who is that perfect being? Go and show me that perfect being. I want to see that person that is perfect. Actually, how many times they have apologized to people? We keep apologizing every single day. For you to apologize, it means that we realize if you not wrong, and that is it. Stop that kind of lifestyle, Jpac. I am not seeing you as somebody who is at peace with himself. I am not seeing you as that. You have never been a preacher of peace. I hardly see you where you are preaching about peace. It has always been about Ogo. Tiwo, Zowo, Tiwo, Zowo, Tiwo, Zowo. Okwuluola Ndị Igbo. That is the same reason why you went on Ebino today. You went to China, Pofeng, and Domazi Mobai. They all welcomed you. They all showed you love. Do you know how many people they have welcomed and showed love that disappointed them? Do you know how many people they have helped in China and those people have turned their back on them? Have you ever walked up to Pofeng? Tell me the story of your life. Tell me your regret. Tell me your regret. Because every year no way water, no not tolerate you. Every year no way water that no nail a lot of things can show love. One way barrier. Tell me your regret in this life. Because his regret does not mean that he cannot keep helping people. But this is the part. There are a part of your life you don't actually like, but you can't help. Yes, you don't like that part of your life, but you can't help it. Because so it is something you don't but you cannot help it. There are people who are helping people to a fault, to the even detriment of their own self. It is a part of their life. They don't really like much. Not that they don't like it, but to the fault they don't like it, but they cannot help it. They cannot help it. There are those people. So when you tell those people to tell you their regrets and they will speak to you straight, then you will understand that a lot of these people, if you will be sala name me feel like this, name will a lot of things but you may not know. Yes, you may not know. Stop being vindictive in nature. You are too vindictive in nature. Too much. For onye na-emete emume dokayo. Look at you talking about our people coming out on Facebook to be dragging each other. Look at you, Jpac, talking about people dragging people like Tiger Generator. You mentioned it. Look at you. Do you know how many people you have dragged? Nobody will help you. Nobody will come close to you. But for them to be looking away from all those behaviors and they are still helping you, they are still showing you love, it is enough for you to be a preacher of love. That kind of message coming out from you. Look at you. Look at everything you did to AEMN. This man still forgave you and allow you to come to his office. He welcomed you in his office. What if that man has refused to forgive you? Because that is what you are preaching to us. Okay, are you telling us that that man should now start running away from all bloggers because of what you have done? Yes, if he can even bring you closer to his office after you apologize to him and he forgave you, he still brought you closer to his office. He did not keep you away from his business. Is that not supposed to be passing a good signal to you? If only Obodo could forgive you, if only Obodo could forgive you after everything you said you did to him, and the good only Obodo can now strategize, name it, he even came to your wedding. I know no wedding after you will not go there. You will not go there because of the kind of life you are living. Come out of it, not John. You apologize. No, damn everything in email and came to your wedding. The question is very commendable for him to have done that. But the question is, if you are Onyobodo, a gaga wedding, the answer is as good as if anyone believe you here. Because never throw my kind of love and like button. Never throw my kind of love and like button. Because never throw my click on love and like them. All need share about this video because never throw my kind of share button. Share along this video. You want to go? So sometimes it is all about, don't always be in a haste to embrace what you know you cannot give. That is being selfish. Yes, you were so happy then that despite all you did to a lot of Southeast content creators, they still threw away a fact and they came to your wedding to come and honor your invitation, to come and celebrate with you. The question, however, is Obulungo ha. He can reciprocate that gesture. Obulungo wofa. He gave me for the answer is definitely no. The answer definitely is no. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Now, what is the essence of always wanting to receive what you cannot give? The way I live my life, to an extent, what I know that I cannot offer, I don't take. Yes, so that my conscience correctly breaking. But what we see here is people always crying and scattering around for what they know they cannot give. Why you just struggle so much to receive what you cannot give, and you are proud of it. You are proud of it. Preach love among our people. You are going to a party do very bad, and if nobody is telling you this, you are too vindictive for my liking. Go too much. Desire to do too much for somebody who has apologized to more than 20 people since I came to Facebook here. You have apologized to more people than you have even appreciated. And if those people can forgive you, if those people did not even react when you did that thing, if those people did not react, if they all why you yeah? In a chetara Okwuluola no emechalo mmadu ife hejedowa mmadu ka Tiger Generator emoko ndi donalo ka Stromazuga bye emoko ndi donalo. Stop that. Stop that. Say enough is enough. Stop. You are a typical example of what you opposite of what you represent. Yes. Stop that pretense. Yeah. Imagine we encourage people to keep helping, despite the fact that no one appreciate it. Keep helping. naanị mmadụ iri ka Jizọs gwọrọ ọrịa, naanị mmadụ iri ka Jizọs gwọrọ ọrịa, naanị mmadụ iri ka Jizọs gwọrọ ọrịa, naanị otu onye bịara kene ya, sọsọ onye Samaria bịa kene ya. Jizọs ọ kwụsịrị ịgwọ ọrịa? Ọ kwesịrị iwu a good Christian everyday na-asị ndị ụka, ndị obi onugbu, ndị ụka ha eme ka Kraịst, ndị ụka ha eme ka ife Baịbụl kwuru? Ọ na ịbụrụ onye ụka, ọ bụrụ na Jizọs ka na-akpagharị na-eme mma, ọ bụrụ na Jizọs ka na-akpagharị na-agwọ ọrịa, despite the fact that na atọfụ mmadụ 10 ọ gwọrọ ọrịa na ọsọ otu onye bịa kene ihe, is that not a typical example of what you are saying? But he kept on doing good. He kept on healing the sick. So you that always claim to be an exceptional Christian, what you have just represented in that video, is it a Christian that is living a Christ-like life? I am asking you. You have said repeatedly on Facebook, now this is somebody help Melunka, no only help Melunka, na Ijowa, Onenka, and because of that, they watching go bin kume, that you cannot help any other upcoming content creator. Mwe jwa had to say, all na ndo galanya ni na ina sing their praises. Woli ife melu heme no wa we kwashi pocket ha na obi ha na ha yenyesiri mmadụ aka. Onye ka ngụnwa uje paaki aka awu? Yes, onye ka ngụnwa uje paaki aka awu? Before Facebook ka no we drag ya akwa, e drag cha akwa, akwa still forgave you and gave you a car immediately after that. Do you think no if I ikulu akwa to go made? Whether ni ikulu na non-go mepere Facebook platform or non-go merifa, akwa to go made. Onwege go osho ne ga anya. But he overlooked all those things ikulu. He overlooked all those things ikulu. He still called you and carried a Lexus and gave you a no biosha. Debe norokwa nenu no nke imeta na your right. Why are you living that way? That is a very bad lifestyle. But I am telling you, and then when you can now, and then there's nowhere I will at school 100%. I mean, in on a Facebook, nebunu. Akwa na this guy alcohol. Now the guy told ebuna. It is enough for only 1 weekend. They say no ya for coming out on Facebook to discredit his personality. It is enough for somebody to say no ya onya ki ju we hold a lot of people grudges na Facebook because of what they said about you. You have refused to let go. You have decided to be vindictive. You have decided to be victimizing those people. Anywhere you hear the name of those people, a court offer because of what they said about you. But Akwa disregarded what you said about him and gave you a car. Do you think not because of Newu Jpac? Or do you think not because of Newu Onyoko? Or do you think he actually gave you that car because of Gono? Because of Gono. He could have easily disregarded you. Or should say, what is all this? Thank you, Jude. What is all this kind of Are you perfect? You keep presenting yourself as that perfect being. My brother, pipe low, pride in a book of speed. Okay, my pride in a book of speed. Go and ask people who has dwelt in pride all the rest of their life. Their end are so shameful. Go and ask. Pride, me, I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that. Loyalty, if you can say I do loyal, that is why my big man friends like me. I am always loyal. It is always you. Have you ever bothered to sit down and look at the areas they perform well? Do you think that those people who are disregarding those areas, if they perform well, do you think that they are daft? Do you think that they are daft? I am asking you, do you think that they are daft? Owuluola will ugly past you will. I will preach to you. Come out of that shell. Come out of that shell. Fix your will in the world where all of us belong. It will see man, you can't help anybody. We know. It will be you can't help anybody with the kind of life in a be, with the kind of way you are too vindictive. Your constant thirsty for revenge do too much. Yes, for somebody like you, who whatever thing you are today is people till today when I know to be sounding the same way you are sounding very, very bad. Has it not occurred to you that every single level and height you have gone today, that it is made possible by people? Yes, even the same travel, it is still made possible by people. For somebody like you, to always come out and be sounding that way. I wonder what you will do if you become the Orobu that we all know today. I wonder what you will do if you become the seaman, if you become the bishop also, if you become the Bebioko that we see, if you become that Ifayoba that we know. Yeah? I wonder what will happen if you are the Zenko that we are looking at today. I wonder the way you will be living your life. If somebody like you, who is also beneficiaries of the benevolence nature of these people has come from different sad, with different sad grown up experience. You got to go. Some of these people, if they tell you their true life story, they suffered because nobody wants to help them. Some of them were people who are supposed to lift them up like this. But those people did not do that. They suffered. It is enough for them to say, oh man, to yourself. Ụfọdụ n'ime ha wunde tara ezigbo afụfụ n'ụwa wee kpata ego. Ha ma kpata ego ahụ, shefuo the fact that nobody helped them. They also learned something from that. They understood what it means for somebody to suffer without getting any help. They decided to be that help to people. But Ngunwa, you always tell us of what you pass through, and so what? What you pass through to build your page, what you pass through to build your profile. What is that your profile? Without these people in our warfare, you always ascribe your progress and everything to all these people we are talking about. Yes, to all these people you are talking about. Yet they are not as vindictive as you are. They don't sound as wicked as you are. Key Mark Azoka, Jabang Facebook platform. Only Facebook platform they are what you say. Karanuzuha. Onongu Kike district algorithm. No linear algorithm na page. Ofebe. They are when you think happen, you see kanko. Because they have said something you have never said about other people. Because they have said something to you that you have never said worst to other people. Because they have done something to you that you have never done worst to other people. Stop being wicked. It doesn't pay to be wicked. In case if you don't know, it doesn't pay to be wicked. It doesn't pay to be wicked. At every given place you find yourself, always use your position to influence people. Whether they are singing your praises or they are not singing your praises. If you are a true and a real Christian, yes, eye service. Forget about this eye service. Stop speaking like King Solomon. Stop speaking like King Solomon. Because even King Solomon, recorded to be the wisest, people are still discussing him today in either a negative or positive way. Even King Solomon has a non-nyawo, the omni knowledge, the omni wisdom. So, who are you that will go on and pretend don't want to be this? A lovely message Okwuluola to our people. Help people who are coming after you. Influence the life of people. Use your platform to help other people. It doesn't even matter if they say thank you to you or not. If you are a real Christian, do it for God. Yes. Jesus Christ in Melu, a lot of Ojem Bakurumba Onemi Ifoma. He even did Ifoma to people who crucified him. All those people who are Lord, who crucified, yeah? And you say you are a Christian, you keep condemning other people for not living the life of a true Christian. You see, I don't understand you sometimes. And the fact is that you are not doing most of those things for comedy. You are making some of those videos claiming to be wise, claiming to be the wise man. Why? Yeah? Stop living that kind of life. It is